Okay, this is the okay. This is what I'm saying. Okay, we gonna work with that. I do this on my damn classes all the time. Okay. Yeah.
All right, let's get this going. About to get, let's go. Let's go. Ready? Go time. Hey.
We out of the game. We out of the game. Office boys. You dudes might be good in your hood, but compare y'all dudes to me, I ain't nothing nice. You dudes might be good in your hood, but compare y'all dudes to me, I ain't nothing nice. You dudes might be good in your hood, but compare y'all dudes to me, I ain't nothing nice. You dudes might be good in your hood, but compare y'all dudes to me, I ain't nothing nice. Color show, get rockin' and roll that. But we connect with nice to make their neck choke. Fucking with pain and make their body choke. We are the Orphan boys, man. We couldn't work with. Come party with us, we in the orbit. Stars fall from the sky, spinning that door. Tell everybody when I'm in TA, I don't like spinning the bar. A bottle for me, a couple bottles for my kids. We don't rob the bar. Ride off the company. You can toast to that, but this is for my kids. That briefcase getting red, yo beat. You chop your head and the body will follow. Don't need no cups, you can straight out the bottles. You only live once, Drake said it's the motto, but not me. I'm back like Diego Del Gallo. This Pablo Escobar status when I be rapping. You made me have red traumatics, pull out the ratchets. You know what's gonna happen when you start rat-a-tatting. You gonna die while I buy at Manhattan. Condos, penthouse suites, we out the property. Money can't own this shit, ain't the music monopoly. Godspeed, spoken your king through my astrology. Angels on the right of my wings, fulfill the prophecy. You dudes might be good in your hood, but compare y'all dudes to me, I ain't nothing nice. You dudes might be good in your hood, but compare y'all dudes to me, I ain't nothing nice. You dudes might be good in your hood, but compare y'all dudes to me, I ain't nothing nice. You dudes might be good in your hood, but compare y'all dudes to me, I ain't nothing nice.
What up, man? It's your boy DJ Nothing Nice, WNNR-DB, Orlando, Florida. Talk about it Tuesdays right here before you. You know what I'm saying? Once again, we doing it just like this. You feel me? Shout out to you listening wherever you tune in from, whether it's Facebook Live, whether it's Roku, whether it's just doing a little are you cool? I don't know what that was, but whatever, you know, just in case you might be an alien, might be translation alien, maybe.
Bruh.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me home.
Okay, we're gonna get back to that. We're definitely gonna get back to that right there. We'll get definitely back to see, because listen, that's her area. You know what I'm saying? And who her is, you're about to find out in a few seconds. But shout out to you, the viewer, right here, man. It's your boy DJ Nothing Nice. Once again, we are here for you for Talk About It Tuesdays. WNNR-DB giving you exclusive music and interviews worldwide. And especially giving you exclusive interviews by the recipients of the Impact Community Award. But we're going to get into that later on. But for right now, let's talk about Mrs. C. Mrs. C, what's going on? I'm calling Mrs. C because I'm going to let her introduce herself. And then I'm going to let her get into the different entities, you know what I'm saying, from the events, from the food, from the PR, from the Terak, and from the team Nothing Nice. But I'm gonna let her introduce herself and then break it down like that. You feel me? Because it is what it is, man. Talk About It Tuesdays definitely been brought to you by Team Nothing Nice tonight. It's gonna be brought to you by Team Nothing Nice because it's rocking and rolling. That's how we do it. But Miss C, you have the floor.
Everybody knows I have to clear my throat with the beverage.
Oh, okay. A little double beverage somewhere.
Okay, first we're going to start off with this is Absinthe. This
okay.
is drink time. You know about that? Mm-hmm.
I want to try that.
As well.
Okay. The screen, and we have a little situation going on. I have the screen. Screen might be stuck a little bit. If it's stuck a little bit, we'll refresh it. We'll come back because that's what they're talking about Tuesday. Because we gotta get to this baby. So that's what we'll do. We'll see what happens right after this. while we're getting this little thing together, let me get you a quick single real quick by Keyshawn, our Onions, and then we're gonna handle this situation right. It's your boy DJ Nothin. Like, let's go.
Hey, yo, drink up. I swear I ain't even see it coming. Get ready out my eyes, they ready. I been getting money, yeah. Niggas try me on game. I'm just trapping out the clean. I was just trying to make sure my phones are not got air right. I get funny. Half my heart cold. I remember telling my mom, yeah, they don't really know me, they don't know me. On my song, we got her vibes in this shit. They getting king, they got a bear on. I ain't even see it coming. Everything I do, I keep real. My mama got cold in the sun. We say I changed all for us. Don't get money, can't nobody stand up. Make sure you get this. They know I made my own name. They man me the wrong way. But my mother like free on late. Nobody don't get me 2%. See me come. Now they try to come up with a fuck on the back of my hand. Fuck with me, don't drop his bands. You don't pack and drop a bag. Fucking about his money, late sexual relation with each different women. Speak to shit like Eminem. I can pay for her. Look at shit, I ain't tripping. My house, they don't see his son. I feel like I ain't even see it coming. Get ready, out my eyes, they ready. I been getting money, yeah. Niggas try me on game. I'm just trapping out. I was just trying to make sure my phones are not got air right. My heart cold. I remember telling my mom, yeah, they don't really know me, they don't even hear my song. We got her vibes in this different room. So they getting fully in the bedroom. When I'm blind, she might get indoors. She come galore. I got thank the Lord. They want to take me down. They trying to take me down. We just take it all off. So talk to people around. They want to get high and so. She fucking trying to get down. Look on to the streets. And he go out with me. We got to the streets. I'm going to put it on the list. Shit, in middle school, man, we was little boys. Then we brought out with high school, start making a little. I don't understand nobody how I feel for real. My dreams like you never had your loved ones gonna miss. Not literally. They know it wasn't a regular civilian. They know I'm ready to pop. They know I'm a promise to me. They know my bitches fresh trying to me. I ain't even see it coming. Get ready, out my eyes, they ready. I been getting money, yeah. Niggas try me on game. I was just trapping out of clean. I was just trying to make sure my phones are not got air right. Shit funny. Half my heart cold. I remember telling my mom, yeah, wrong. They don't really know me, they don't even hear my song. We got her vibes in this different room. I'ma make sure they getting clean. Take the bedroom to the throne. Information, aviation has no limitations. I shouldn't top it, but I go top it. She moves, she modest. I'm working it honest. I said she the hottest, body of the goddess. If she was a trap, my baby, I'd be an addict. Take the baddest, she be the status. If she got more game, but you can't mad. Niggas about it, niggas they poppin' like Beyonce.
Yeah, that's right. And like I said, it's your boy DJ Nothin Nice back again. WNNR-DB, Orlando, Florida. Regardless, we still gonna go through, baby. Talk about it Tuesdays with Miss C again. Now, go ahead, Miss C. Go ahead.
You know, because I talked so long and so much, I figured a commercial break was in, and it just and I just, you know what, it wasn't even. I said, oh, that's how they do it, and you know, because I know I can go on about. I don't know why. I don't even know why you would ask me. Tell me about you. I mean, where would I start with that, and where would I would never finish with that though. But you know, summary, I will pick back on. Everybody will rewind this, and they'll
Okay.
go, "What were those people doing?" But anyway, they'll find this knowledgeable.
Mm-hmm.
And I expanded the business because my children were of an age where they were hitting social media. I didn't know anything about like Instagram and all this. And I asked Brittany, I said, "Oh, what's that you doing?" And she was like, "This is Instagram." And I said, "Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna need one of them." So as I began to like, play around with it and stuff like that, I decided to like learn different things.
Right.
Digital media marketing for one, because I come from a background of direct marketing, and a lot of business people do around my age, or people starting out in new brands. They're used to direct marketing, but maybe not so hip in digital marketing. And then I see that
Right.
in digital marketing, they don't know anything at all about direct marketing. They can't even talk to folks. They just want to send you oh my goodness, what happened? They want to send you an email, send you a picture, or send you a link, and you be like, but who
Right.
the hell are you? And spam. But see, and I don't
Yeah.
believe in that. And especially the way the world is taking that turn and all this separation is going on. Hey, you have to say to
Right.
yourself, look, it's not a big deal. We're on the cutting edge of this world. They not gonna do me.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is
Right.
have a Zoom party, and everybody's gonna come, and then they gonna just have. And if they would give me $2, it would help out with my better camera situation. And then, before you know it, you just got friends everywhere, and everywhere. And see, I said that's what's different about me. I don't
Right.
have any type of my perspective is.
Right.
I'm not gonna say unique. It's
Right.
lots of people that have the same perspective like me. You do. We're
Right.
very
Yeah.
fine. I don't believe in any type of labels.
I feel you.
Anyone can say, "Well, you can't do that."
Right.
I believe in testing the experiment.
Facts.
I believe that I have a lot of knowledge and I have a lot of wisdom.
Right.
So when I feel appropriate and when I see someone, I see that light in them, and they're dedicated
Right.
to something, to a cause, to a business,
Right.
to a person
Right.
themselves.
Right.
When I see
Right.
that, I'm attracted to that. And if I
Right.
that in my journey, hey,
Yeah.
I'm doing this like this at this time, and I would love for you to join me because you can learn this,
Right. Right.
and I can practice conversation with you. You know what?
Right. Right. Understandable.
I
And that's
love
understandable. So like,
it. See what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
how many people do you know cannot have an interesting, impactful conversation?
a lot. Listen, the 21 Savage, a lot.
Right.
A lot. A lot, because it's so distant. It's so the distance of everything. You know what I mean? And it's more digital than I would rather go over the internet like we're doing right now than actually saying, hey, everybody. Regardless of the situation with the COVID. I mean, we're not going to even get to that because I'm going to talk about that a little bit. But it's not going to be about COVID. It's going to be about COVID relief. But yes.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. It's gotten to a point to where it's I'm gonna say very, very, very thin line with situations. But back to you. Go ahead. You talked about the PR. What about the food you be dropping on there? I mean, I see you be whipping up I know a big Chrissy, the food. The food is the different recipes with that. I see. Because I'm always
with you taking me that road, we will have to go into the many personas of saying B.
Hey, it is what it is. I gotta do a throwback dance on there too.
This is what I try to tell people. When you feel some type of inspiration about something, I don't care.
Yeah.
You got a Pinterest page and you just love collecting pictures. You just collecting your ass out. But you feel so good when you collecting them pictures or something. Okay. That impulse, that spark, that vibration that you're in, that's inspiration. So you should do something like with that, like it, that's non-important.
Right.
your problem and all that. Do something that's important, like keep a scrapbook. So
True.
that's what I did with the cooking, the tarot,
Yeah.
all of that. I just let myself expand because it's too much of me to put on one page or one
Yeah.
going on.
But it's a good.
You know, that confuse people. They'll be like, well, okay, this bro got on this blue lipstick and this blue hair one day. Then the next day, she over there in some Victoria's Secret, but then she got her grandkids over there too. Now, what's going on? Those qualifying questions because I just want to.
But see, that's a multiple. But see, that's a multiple. That's having a plethora of different types of ways, not only to just generate money, but it's also generating different kind of your mindset too. You know what I'm saying? That's like this is about you though. Go ahead. I'm not gonna keep on doing that. That's you. Keep go. But you know what I mean?
I agree. You should have your personality on your page. You just should be careful of how much personality you want to expose if you are going into sales.
Now go deeper in that. Since you said
Yeah.
that, so I'm some stuff I'm gonna pluck, some stuff I'm not. I'm not gonna.
I tell people it's very, very simple when you are like, oh my gosh, how should I get ready to do my personal page when I'm going to get into sales?
Yeah.
I feel the best role model, the best representative of like the awesome digital media, social media marketing page is someone like Kris Kardashian. You see what I'm saying? A big time PR person, a marketing person.
Okay.
With that page, you can see how she has a little bit of family. She has mostly sales from her family. You know,
Right.
is one.
Yeah.
And I'm, just that to me is awesome marketing, digital marketing.
Right.
I feel that the page is they're very, very aware of the color scheme. They're very, very aware of non-labels there. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. It doesn't matter because you taking focus really off of yourself. If you're sitting up and you have time to label people and worry about who doing this, that, and other, just mind your own business, try to make some money.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey.
But you can't say, excuse me, man, you can't say it like that. You gotta say more sensitive than that. You can't say that. I might hurt somebody's feelings.
I'm not really like one for no. Let me explain.
Yeah, go ahead.
I am a Leo sun, I am an Aries moon, and I'm Aquarius ascendant. Nowhere in that is passive aggressiveness.
Oh, gotcha.
Passiveness.
Yeah.
But it is a lot of aggressiveness. I focus on, like I said, with the business, my job is to not come up with ideas and models for you. My job is to extract from you what your desire is, what it is you want.
Exactly.
And my job is to paint that picture for you a little bit clearer than you're seeing it yourself and evaluate how much this journey is going to cost you in 5 years. Mind you, you have to be very proactive to work with me.
Right.
Because I'm a person I'm about like the journey. Like, okay, we're here, let's do this, let's do that. If I ask you to do something, you need to submit that. Which is why people in PR, like I think Liz mentioned it. No, you may have mentioned it for her. PR is a publicist is an agent / manager / promoter / administrative assistant and lawyer. Mind you, there are lots of rules and regulations and confirmations and appellations that go with business structures.
Yes,
That's why
ma'am.
I advise people like, okay, do you have a business plan? Since you say you're ready for PR or you're ready for big time marketing, you just want everybody to know you in all the states. Oh, and you wouldn't mind if UK, and I understand that. I get that. I wouldn't mind it for you. I've been
Right.
to those are lovely people, very open minded and receptive. I get that.
Right.
However, if you don't have yourself set up as a brand, as a
Right.
structure yet, you
Right.
don't have a you don't have an assumed name, you
Right.
don't have a sales tax permit.
Mm.
Just
Talk about it.
just
Talk
because
about it a little bit. Talk about it.
that you can just go around selling your CDs and it ain't no tax in that in your damn state, or you can sell them that hat and that cup. That's why people be looking dumb in the end, talking about tax evasion. And then they don't even know. I didn't even know I had taxes. Well,
Go ahead.
so with that said, when a publicist says, okay, what we're looking at here, because you have not conformed with any type of legalities whatsoever. But you know what? I'm not going to judge you. I'm here to help you. I'm your publicist. I'm always here to create the most beautiful picture that everybody wants to see, including yourself.
Right.
See what you want to do about you.
Right.
Now, with that said, now that take hours. I said this process could take like 5 years. What we're
Right.
talking about is hours, and this is billing hours as an attorney bills. Okay, so let it be known, if you call your attorney, you just worrisome as hell. Your attorney done, you already done left a $1,200 return, but you just can't wait. All you jump and pick up your phone and you call her, she say, yes, Bob. You done fucked up right there. Okay,
Yeah.
so Bob gets the yapping. 15 minutes into Bob yapping, and she haven't said nothing to Bob.
Yeah.
He billed $125.
Oh yes.
So don't do me. So
Yes.
well, you didn't even ask me this, but so that's the biggest thing I see with like Black publicists
Right.
and publicists really in our area is they have a hard time really valuing their self and their time and their worth, and they
Right.
want to tease people.
Right.
And no, you can't
Right.
do that. If you
No.
want to know what publicists make in your area, just Google it, and you
Yes.
will. So
Yes.
when people come to you and be like, "Oh, well, I didn't even know." Well, but you know what, baby? You first of all, you got the wrong vibration today, and you got the wrong color on. You confused because you just attracted that person that is not even a match. So
Right.
let's start back with you. Let's woo-saw. Let's get
Yep.
our chakra back lined up so we can attract the people that we desire. But
Right.
you have to know the type of person,
Right.
the type of customer that you are seeking. What is your avatar? What is it that you desire? That's
Right.
what I do. And other
And
stuff. Oh,
no,
so
listen. You broke everything down as far as on that because I had the the vents, the food, the PR, the terror, all that was all in there. So that was that was in formalities. So once again, your boy DJ Nothing Nice. That's Miss C right there. You know what I said? That's Miss C right there, breaking it down to you real quick. So now we're gonna get into some other stuff since you broke that down. Okay, we'll get to some other stuff.
go ahead.
So
I got my
so
secret.
so I'm just throwing this out there, right? So people thought I was like joking about, hey, I was like, yo, just call me Lord DJ Nothing Nice, right? So it was like, oh, he's John Lord, God, yeah. I'm like, no, y'all understand what I'm saying, like Lord as far as on, like, so I got the look, so I got the so my man's from high school. He was like, yo, I know he was joking, but shout out to my man AJ, you know what I'm saying? He said to me, he's like, yo, you're not really a Lord until you got the certificate or whatever. I was like, all right, cool. So I got the joint. I've been having it for a year, so I put it up there earlier. And then he was like, he's like, oh, you've been a lawyer for a long time. But people don't understand, like there's different types of titles other than Mr. and Mrs. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand. There's actually really like in different countries and different places. So I just wanted to have and throw that at you, you know, just to see your response, because I kind of figured what I know what your response is going to be with that. But what is your synopsis on titles outside of Mr., Mrs., you know what I'm saying? Because I know what you're about to do. I know what you're about to do, but I gotta say it. You know what I'm saying? Like your sirs, like your
But ladies and gentlemen, people think he know me. That's because we family. But yeah, I would tell you, I feel titles are well, they're structural, and
right.
I feel they're educational.
Right.
They're within that type of system.
Right.
I feel that a title is something that people feel that you've earned that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes a title can make you feel worthy in
Right.
that you stuck to your goal.
Right.
So that's what I think a title is, as far
Right.
as, but that's as far as it goes for me.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. So,
Yeah.
of course, I want to throw this out there real quick. Shout out to Tiger Woods and his family in that accident. Hopefully he's doing well. I didn't get the other report on it. I know he got prior from the jaws of life. Shout out to his family. I want to definitely put that out there on the sports side, because, you know, shout out to Big Chris real soon. About to get our talk show real soon. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you and Big Al. We're going to get that also as well. So they're talking about COVID-19 masks till 2022.
Boy, I couldn't even throw that on me.
Not too much though. Not too much. Not look. Not too much. Not too much. I'm just gonna I'm just saying the statement. I'm gonna move on because I want to get to the other three things. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what I want to do. No. It's just statement. It's just statement. Because I already know. Listen, long talks. We have long talks. But COVID-19 mask 2022. Two masks. We're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna keep it moving. Black History Month. I had to do it real fast. You know, listen, I am not gonna sit up here and talk about it too.
No, wait a minute. Whoa.
Nah.
Everybody cut. Stop the real. YouTube, Facebook Live, everywhere y'all are. Why did he run through that?
Listen.
Give him a chance to say,
Nah.
why? I mean,
No,
no show, baby. You can do that, but
no. But I'm gonna go. I am gonna go back. But I just wanted to have it. Then I'm gonna go back because I know.
Okay, when we got more time.
Yeah. It was just, going through the little, and if they really want to hear that part, and then some other parts with you too, we can do a recording and they can hear that. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get back to that. But I just want to say, Black History Month. What it means to you? Who's one of your favorites? In all our history of the African American culture. It doesn't have to be alive or dead. And I'm gonna ask you another one, but then we're gonna go back to that because we got to get back to it. But yes, Black History Month. What does it mean to you? And who are your favorites?
Okay, Black History Month has never really held a really deep significance in my generations, because every day is Black History Day. It's Black History Hour.
Okay.
So in my family, my culture, the way I grew up, we celebrate each other in that manner, which will lead me to who would be my heroes and people that I look up to. That would be, there's nobody in my outside circle, I would say, that I don't know personally that I would consider to be a hero. I don't know. But I have plenty of people that I do consider heroes. I feel that my grandparents were heroes. Therefore, my parents were heroes.
Okay.
My children heroes.
Okay.
So my family, my sisters and brothers, it's something so beautiful and strong about each one of those people.
Right.
So it's so much to admire, and I've learned so many things from them. My friends, I have really, really deep, warm, just beautiful friends with beautiful hearts. They're very receptive. They're very open. So I have heroes around me in my direct environment, you know.
Right. Okay. All right then. Okay. That was nice and gentle. That was nice and gentle. So this, okay, I'm gonna get. So this is gonna lead back into the COVID-19 stuff too, because I gotta say it like this. You know how we all do it. You know what I'm saying? I try not to do it as much on the Twitter fingers or this Facebook feed. I do with my little share, but why are people so ratchet when it comes to social media? I mean, listen, people will kill you with memes. People will kill you with, it is crazy because it don't matter who you are, what color you are. You know what I'm saying? It don't listen, because I'm going through and looking at the current policies and presidential stuff and what he's saying. I did it with the former president too, President Trump too, President Biden. I got to give everybody respect, you know what I'm saying? Obama, everybody before, because I am a veteran. I want to say that, so I got to say that. But it's funny because the things that people say of how strong-willed of a following of a person that they have. You know what I'm saying? Like, people really are ratchet, yo. I mean, I'm sure you see some comments. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you see some comments, but I just want to know, why are people so ratchet on social media, yo? Where did the I know we had our opinion, but where did the ratchetness and that portion of it come from? Because listen, people can say some stuff on there, you be like, what? You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So yes, I do see lots of comments, and some of them I snapshot because I feel like they're just a little bit out there, and I feel like they are a lot of people's point of view.
Oh,
and
yes.
I have that question mark. I'm like, wow, I have a question mark, but the majority of people are like, wow, with this, this mentality or whatever.
Right.
So the reason that social media is so ratchet is because people are so desperate sometimes to just get that attention and to just get that little piece of, like, it's just attention, I won't say it's like love or anything, but I mean, people misconstrue it. But on the inside, if you're so desperately seeking so much attention in that manner that you're to cross limitations, which you should have for yourself. It is, this is worldwide, it's out there. I don't who's me that a person would present their full 100% self on social media. I mean, there is a presentation for that.
Right.
It's not for people knowing all the ins and outs of your family dynamics and blah blah blah. No, they can know a little. They can know what you.
Yes.
They can know that you personality and that you love your family.
Right.
That you're not ashamed. And,
Right.
you don't have any transparent like me. But as far as like personal relationships, relationships with children or something like that. No, baby, that's not for social media at all. Okay, especially if you want to go into like sales. So I like what you said. Why are people so ratchet? They get to a desperation point level. I feel like that they really like stop what they're doing with that and say like, wow, feeling really desperate and low. I'm feeling really thirsty. Because really you need to self because you're what you're doing is you're not feeling loved in some type of manner. Just
True.
give yourself a lot of attention. Stop what you're doing stop people pleasing, because that's what you do by, you're compromising yourself by just doing anything.
That's true.
You just need to stop, and you need some self-love.
Right.
Listen to what's on the inside, because you don't have to compromise anything. If you don't feel right to you, just don't do it. That's your inner guidance system telling you right there. I don't know why people are about they believe in, they believe in God, they believe in source energy. Then when God come to them and point them this manifestation that they asked for, and they be like, oh man, I'm really going through. You just said you believe in God.
Well,
You
that
better
takes me.
you better get, or either, and people like myself, like, oh, I'm so like, honey, everybody know, my family know, my, everybody know my intimate relationship. Honey, if you survive being with me, you are a champion. You are a hero. You my hero. Because I know
right.
to be with a person like me in my personal space, you have to be a champion of a sort. Cause honey,
right.
Sometimes I don't know myself. Honey, this truth come through and hit on me, and I tell them, and people be concerned about, well, you shouldn't say it in that manner. You shouldn't do it in that way. And I say, that's what's wrong with everybody. That's why there's no new thought under the sun.
Right.
Somebody is always putting restrictions on what somebody can think. And
Facts.
in that type of manner, there's nothing creative going on here. That's why I said, in public relations, and Miss Liz, no, it's not hard. What we do, it's not complicated. It's dedication, and it takes a lot of hours. It takes a lot of time. But what we do is we can connect with people. We can connect with people because they know they don't have no fear with us. When they meet us, they can feel from our vibration that we mean them no harm.
Right.
Okay. And also, there's a flip side of our protective nature in that many. That means, but we play no foul.
Right.
And know that if they're protected and they're safe. And if somebody come crossways around there, they just gonna get, they gonna wish they hadn't done that. That could probably be the worst mistake of the day, or possibly the year, or even a lifetime.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Listen, that is a fact. So on that note, then, what does it mean to be an impact community or a recipient?
Oh my. Okay, so at first I didn't really believe what was happening to me. Because I work as hard. When you work for yourself and you don't pay yourself correctly, and you be trying to figure, I digress. So I laughed and he with you. I said, community input. Boy, I think you talked about me. You talked to me about them 5 months. Because I saw the people in the community impacting community, and I said, them people out there, they love the people. They all out there in the park. They all out there dusting off people that's laying down in the dirt or whatever. Like, oh, I did give to that charity. That's what I said. So I said, okay, it's not for me. I did, and I associate with the fire department.
Right.
Things of that nature. But I feel like that wasn't a fit for me. I mean, cause really, I feel like, the only impact I'm making is I'm impacting myself, because I'm trying to teach people the best way to communicate with me so that I don't have dummies around me. So that I mean, you know what? A lot of people, I said it, but you said it. So really felt like, so with that, with that goal in mind, I don't really feel that I'm impactful. But then
go ahead.
You and Brandy and Casey Sanchez.
let's talk about it Tuesday. We gotta make listen. We gotta make sure it's listen. I'm telling you, this is the thing. This is the thing I'm trying to introduce the audience to is the people that come on here are all the way 100, like authentic, straight raw, because this is what you need. Point blank.
You know
why?
why?
You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
But why? Because me and Miss Liz and all the other people in marketing, promotion, management agents, we do not have time to be sifting through no lies and fantasies and fallacies like that. We are on timetable, schedules, and budget. Every second of our time, we are thinking, or we have to research something. If we don't know something,